welcome back to Ibex Acres. And today I want to show you what I've been busy doing. I have been making punis for spinning. So, and these are from Elsa and Little Bear. This is their first cutting. And this, well, let's see here, get it in the frame here. So, and these are from Sven. I don't know if you can tell the difference. These are fawn, and he's a lilac. He's an English Angora. And these are a beautiful mix, German, from Razzle Dazzle Rabbitry and Yarns, LLC. Very nice. So this is what I'm going to show you how to make, are these punis for spinning. So let me get these put back here. And since I've already carded all of Sven's, these are going to be the mixture of Elsa and Little Bear. I'm using the Strouch Fiber Equipment Company cards. They're not extra fine or anything, but they work well. So let me get my left hand one here and get some wool separated out. You're probably hearing Cisco, my parrot, in the background. So here's a little fluff of the shorn wool, and looks like I got a little piece of hay in there or something. It's okay. Alright. Oh, and here's you see this little second cut here? I don't know if you can see it. Probably right there. So we'll go ahead and take that out too, because that's not a happy story for spinning. Alright, so, well, it came back. Okay, so the way I do it is first get the hay out of there. So the way I do it works for me. There are many different ways to load your cards, but this is how I do it, and this is what works for me. So I think I see another second here. Okay, so this is, I marked mine, I'm kind of weird that way, but left hand for left. So, and I usually just go through this once. So just very gently. And I kind of start down at the bottom and work my way up to the top of the card. Oh, I've got quite a few seconds in there. That's kind of, it happens. No apologies for that, because it just happens, no matter how careful you try to be. Okay, and then kind of walk the right one up to kind of clean up the left hand one. Sometimes I wipe the edges off, pick them back up. So what I have then is a card full. I'm not sure if this is focusing right. Is my camera focusing? Well, I hope so. So then you've got this fluffy little edge on the top. So what I do is I have little wooden skewers, little bamboo skewers. And I've cut the little points off. And let me get this more in frame. I'm so terrible at this. Okay, well, there. That's better. Okay, so what I do is I'll kind of brush the little end up, and I'll set my skewer down right next to the teeth in the back underneath. And then I put the other skewer on top and start to roll them towards myself. Now, this isn't usually where I do this. I usually hold the handle, I push the handle with my stomach. It's a little hard to do that here. So we just roll the wool off of the card, and then I spin it a couple of times just to make sure that it kind of lays down. Okay, and all you do is you pull out one skewer and you pull out the other one, and what you got left is a Puni. Puni, P-U-N-I. So when it comes time to spin, what works for me may not work for you. You might have a different way of doing it. But what I do is here comes Bobby, kind of partially pre-draft. Just a little bit. Hello, Bobby. It's kind of hard to see a black cat on a black background, but... And then once I get this all pre-drafted, you don't want to pre-draft it too far because then it'll start falling apart. That's why it's just slightly pre-drafted. But it helps out a lot when it gets time to spin. And I usually do this right before I spin, but for demonstration purposes. Well, that didn't go into frame. Hey, Bobby, move. Okay, come here, honey. I know you want to be a movie star, but not today. He was sitting right where he shouldn't have. But anyway, there's the pre-drafted Puni. You know, from that to that. And then all you do is you go ahead and spin. Okay, I'm going to show you how I spin the Puni. And this is a shocked sidewinder. Now the reason why I chose this particular spinning wheel is because you can fold it up and it fits inside a duffel bag. Ooh, that was an outtake. And it's very portable. And to me that's very important. Not only the portability, but this spinning wheel for me spins like butter. Love it, absolutely love it. So, trying to take and catch up here where I left off. And it's a little awkward trying to work around the tripod, but I will do the best I can. Obviously this Puni wasn't pre-drafted. We'll just give it a quick tug here and be on our way. Let's see, I think I might have to back that out just a little bit. I don't think you're being able to see quite what I'm doing. Okay. Come on. I've got it on I've got the small whirl on my spinning wheel, and it's got the small and the larger. I've got it on the larger of the two. And I have to remind myself not to treadle so quickly because it really spins fast. But I'm doing singles, and then I'll apply these into doubles. And this is Sven's yarn, or wool, being made into yarn. This is, I've only been spinning Angora for a couple of months, and I'm getting used to it. It takes a little practice because it's different. Cisco, stop it. I'm trying to keep it as even as I can, which I guess is kind of a goal. The other end of the spectrum would be the art yarn, which is beautiful in its own accord, but not what I'm striving for at this moment. If anyone can translate that, just leave it in the comments. I have no idea what he's saying. It's probably a good thing. Okay. Oof. Kind of gets on your nose too. So I'm gonna tuck this up here for a minute. So I can go ahead and pre-draft the next Puni. Got quite a bit on that one. That's a big fat one. So it's just easier for me to just pre-draft it a little bit, and seems to be easier to keep it a little more even. Cisco, you're going to be a movie star, or at least a voice actor. And the good thing about plying your yarn is that it kind of tends to even it out after it's plied. Maybe not perfectly, but it helps. So I'm used to drafting a lot longer, but for the video and for the limitations of my tripod, I'm just going to do it this way so you can see what I'm doing here. Spinning is such a meditative thing. Just it's so relaxing, and my second husband used to like to watch me spin. He said it just calmed him and almost put him into a trance because of the rhythm. But that was on a little, not a dual treadle, but an old-fashioned type of spinning wheel with the one treadle on it. Stop it, Cisco. Stop it! You know, he's quiet until I decide I'm going to start videoing. Then he starts acting. Wrong movie, Cisco. Well, that's getting a little rough there, isn't it? Oh, Cisco. I'll tell you what, this place is never dull. Never a dull moment. There's always somebody demanding attention and being silly. See, that came unwound a little too much and ended up just in fluff balls. And it's not impossible to spin from, it's just a little easier for me with my limitations to have the slightly pre-drafted Puni. Oh my god, Cisco. Alright, well, that's probably enough. And I will go ahead and finish this up, but for now, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and we'll see you next time. Bye.